Kfar Aza, Israel. 6 body bags lay next to 3 children's bicycles on Kfar Aza kibbutz, where Hamas terrorists more than 100 civilians over weekend in a devastating attack that killed more than 1,000 people in south of country. Foreign media personnel were shown around Kfar Aza and reported that Palestinian attackers had in some cases decapitated their victims. Omar Barak, a 24-year-old Israeli officer, said that when Palestinian gunmen attacked the kibbutz, they set fire to several houses in the vibrant community to force those inside them to come out. But many people preferred to die in fires rather than be killed by terrorists. He said of the wave of Hamas terrorists who infiltrated southern Israeli communities from the Gaza Strip in a pre-dawn attack on Saturday, "We found many bodies inside the houses." He added. A reporter from I-24 News said an IDF commander told him he had found the bodies of about 40 babies, and some had been beheaded. Hamas terrorists raided Israel and hundreds of civilians in a number of border towns and communities. Approximately 1,500 gunmen breached border fence in the Gaza Strip occupied area, and then went on a bloody rampage for hours. The death toll from the attack and subsequent in Israel rose to 1,000 on Tuesday. According to reports, more than 500 people have been hospitalized since Saturday, many with life-threatening injuries, and more than 2,900 have been injured. Terrorists also kidnapped approximately 150 men, women and children and dragged them to Gaza before the army could fight off the attackers. Hamas also fired more than 5,000 rockets into Israel, continued to guard the southern and central areas, causing further deaths. Injuries. The farming community of Kfar Aza is located just 2 kilometers from Gaza, which Israel brutally ed on Tuesday in retaliation for the worst attack on its territory in decades. Barak was among the Israeli forces who fought the attackers for 2 days to regain control of Kfar Aza. "I was devastated when I saw the bodies of 2 children who were assassinated," he said. Retired Israeli Major General Itai Veruv said he was shocked to see the bodies of all the civilians, the dead children, and that it was a great disaster. Residents of Kfar Aza were accustomed tension and violence involving Palestinians, but chose to live close the Gaza Strip. Some believed that Israel should maintain its presence in the coastal region even after Israel withdrew its troops from there in 2005, while others had made their homes there because it was cheaper than elsewhere. Israel. Wave after wave of warriors, the bodies of Palestinian attackers were strewn across the floor of the kibbutz on Tuesday. Some were still wearing their thin black bulletproof vests. A smell of death permeated the air. According to Veruv, Israeli forces fought waves of Hamas terrorists in Kfar Aza. "I have faced many difficult things in my 40 years of service, but I have never seen anything like